Like, no music, no music, no music. Make my own music. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Thriving Thursday. That's what I will call it. I am going to work on not smacking after everything I say. So maybe I have to keep my mouth open. I'm not sure. Today I want to shout out my husband because it's not easy being a step parent and children are just different. And I'm referring to the youngest, Lauren. And he loves all of the children. It's just something, I don't know, with this one, he seems to it's something about her. But when I tell you she gives that man shade, and he just takes the shade, he takes the shade, he takes the shade, and just smiles and just loves her up still. So shout out to you, Hus, because even though I know you want to wring her neck, you managed to keep your composure. So thank you for that. I had a couple of things on my mind, but today I'm going to keep it to what has kind of been heavy, which is probably more than one session or more than one thing, but this school system, what's happening with our kids? I think we're churning out, for lack of a better term, dummies, not so bright. They don't have the skills that they need. We need a total revamp. We need to start in pre-K. Everybody doesn't come from the same path in life. Everybody doesn't know everything that they need to know. That doesn't mean that they don't want the best for their children. And a lot of times not knowing puts you at a disadvantage. So as parents, I implore you to go into your schools, find out what's happening. Say you want to sit in on classes, go to the after school. See what they're doing there. Are they offering your kids the things that they say that they're offering? And if they're not, are they letting you know that they're not? How is this all working? We have to be more involved. And I know there are people that are not into education, but they care about what's happening with their kids, and you still have rights. You need to know what your kid is doing. They need to explain to you what they're doing with your kid. Don't let them off that easy. They have to be accountable to you. Parents have so much power that they just don't exert. But I bet you if some of you comment back to me or do something and say, you were right. Watch how things change if we come together, because what's coming out as our future, let me be the first to tell you, I'm very concerned. And when you look at it from a point of view of what's happening in the private schools as opposed to what's happening in public schools, they're not even in the same room. Not even in the same room. There are kids that in middle school that can't multiply. They need an aid, like a cheat sheet. There are kids that can't read. There are kids in high school that can't read. How did they get to high school? So I say all this to say we have to do something immediately. Our kids are suffering. We have no generational wealth. I do see, a lot of people doing different things and being entrepreneurs and showing you it's a lot more out there to take advantage of. But I believe, my personal opinion, if we band together collectively, we would be a force to be reckoned with. Our students, our kids would be getting the education that they deserve. And I hear a lot of controversy about Carranza, but if I didn't want things to change, I would say the same thing about him too. I believe this man wants to have equal opportunity for all of our kids, not just our black kids, not just our white kids, not just our Asian kids. That whole situation with the testing, are you serious? Do you really think that in low income neighborhoods there are no bright kids just because they're low income? That's not true. That's not true. So I implore you, get in those schools. Go to the PTA meetings. Make your voice heard. We work for you. Make your voice heard. Then do something nice for yourself, and then do something nice for somebody else. Have a great day.